This video is going to show you how to edit the assessment template that is available to you with the Google Forms update. Now, first of all, it's going to call this file assessment, and it will do this every time that you create a new form when you click on the assessment tool. So the first thing I would do is title your Google Form assessment. Now, for this one, I'm going to just make the example of our Judaism and Christianity quiz. I teach world history, and so this is a quiz that maybe I will do for my students. Now, this is just going to give you some basic information about our quiz. I'm just going to delete that. If you want to give more descriptions, you can do that there. Now, to update up here our assessment title, if you click on that, you should be able to then just copy and paste. So that is now the title of this form. I always recommend not just doing a first or a name, but actually having a question that is first name, and then it is required right now. I would duplicate this and make last name, just so that you can easily sort the responses by students' last names, so it's easier to put into the gradebook. Now, this is their email. If you don't necessarily want that to if we already collect their usernames for ASD, we know what their emails are, so it's up to you if you would like that in there. I'm going to delete it for today. Otherwise, then what you can do is you can decide if you want to keep these kind of quiz questions as kind of like a title area here. I'm going to delete that, and then it just says, here's your first question. So let's say I was going to ask my first question, what religion does Christianity have its roots in? And so then you can type in your answers in here. So I could write Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, and how about Islam all together there. Now on the bottom then, right now you can see that Hinduism is kind of marked the correct answer. To change that, you can click on the answer key, and you can uncheck that and check what the correct answer is, which in this case is Judaism. Now you can decide if you want to give feedback to students for incorrect answers. If you do, you can click on the pencil and then type in some information here about what the right answer would be. Now, for the sake of this today, I'm just going to delete that. And so there's no answer feedback of this, and it is worth 1 point. You can go on then and go to your next one. Now this one is check boxes, and so they'd have to check all those. I'm going to stick to just multiple choice questions for this quiz. And so let's say I asked another question, who is the key figure in Christianity? And then you should be able to type in your answers once again. Like so. If you don't want so many answers, again, you can X them off over here. I'll put one more person in. And again, go to the answer key to show that there's only one right answer. If you put two, then we'll have to have both for it to be correct. And again, I'm going to delete the feedback option and still have it worth 1 point. And so you'll add all of your questions this way. Google Forms can only grade currently those that are multiple choice or check boxes. So just the multiple choice basic questions you'll want to be able to have for this, so you can't have them actually type in. If you're a foreign language teacher and you want them to type the words exactly like maybe that you can do with Fluorus, that would still be a good option for you. But this is how you can create an assessment in Google Forms and have it grade that information.